So yeah, I'm leaving Chucky's freelance Airbnb in Hope Bay and getting ready to go do my thing. But I am not gonna lie when I tell you I am sleepy right now. I got the itis. We ate good earlier. We went to Juicy Patty and now I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
All I want to do is lay down and take a nap. And it's starting to. Oh, I forgot to get my sunscreen.
And that's so hot for that, you know? You have dark
that's true.
skin. You don't have white skin.
That's true.
Huh?
That's true, Chucky. That's true. Chucky's about to fire up his motorbike. This is my first time riding a motorbike.
So how what is feel riding on the motorbike?
It was fine. It was fine. It was less scary than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be crazy. But it wasn't scary at all. So. Look at this one. Go back. No. The dog. She chased us all the way down the road before last time. Okay, wait. Let me put this in my bag real quick. Put this in my bag so it don't fall out while we riding. All right. Whew. Oh, put this in my bag. All right. Here we go. Oh. Okay. I'm on.
Yes, well now we're gonna make a freelance ride and the Empress gonna go to the Rio Grande, like I said before, and shoot a video coming down the Rio Grande. So Freelance Chucky and she just start right now and move, right? It's a good video.
I'm laughing because you said Freelance Chucky and she.
Yeah.
You haven't said my name yet. That's so funny.
Scheisse. But to be honest, I don't remember your name. It's a little bit crazy, you know. What's your name again?
Akanka.
Eh?
Akanka.
Akanka. Oh, that's an unusual name, you know. Not so common, so that's why I'm not so familiar with that. But it's super nice, you know. Yes, Kano Road at Freelance Chucky place. You know it's a very safe place, even for girls coming to Jamaica, right?
Solo traveling.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I have nothing to worry about, yeah.
Solo female travelers, look up Chucky.
Yeah.
Chucky's Freelance.
Definitely.
This place is right on the river.
Yeah.
Surrounded by all these beautiful, luscious trees. All this greenery.
Yeah.
Palm trees.
Come up!
Look at the dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs, all of them, they don't listen. The dogs don't listen.
They will turn back, you know. Nothing's stupid, you know. I'm just joking. So now we are going to Hope, you know. Hope town. It's a nice town, quiet town, peaceful town, low in crime, you know. So when you stand in that place, you can just come here and walk anywhere in Hope. Nobody bother you, you know. And here the nearest grocery shop to you, stress free over there, you know. Yes, but it's a big truck coming behind us.
Paisley.
Paisley to see.
Yeah, I remember.
I do parts there, you can go with me and come like a coffee.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
No, it's good.
It's gonna pull me off.
Freelance. Good. Rock of Ages.
The rocks and the water's moving, so it's making me dizzy.
Don't land, you can sit down right there, you know, can sit down around. Turn your feet down right there, you know, and sit down, yeah.
Okay.
Look in the camera.
What is that?
Look in the camera.
Hey everybody, we made it to the halfway point.
Yes, Rio Grande.
The Rio Grande. Now I'm sitting here just chilling on the rocks. I do wanna stand up and get all the way in though.
Huh?
I do wanna get all the way in.
Go down there.
Hold on to the side of the boat.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm a river walker, but these rocks are kind of tricky.
It's a rock.
Hey, you getting this all on camera?
Yeah.
Me slipping and sliding.
Yeah, you must have everything on camera. I'm
You're right here.
Stay right here.
Right here. All around the boat.
good.
No.
But if you go like that, you're not going in. You just go down and just hold on. Yeah?
Yes, deep down like that, yes.
And just steer you on.
Cool. It feels good though. It feels real nice.
Yeah? Super nice.
Super nice, yeah.
You want to hold it?
Yeah, it's waterproof.
Yeah.
It's waterproof. Yeah. Yeah, man. Super nice. This is our raft. My guide. My name is Chucky, Airbnb host. The super host of the millennium.
Yes, I'm the super host of the millennium.
AKA General. All right, so I just got out of the Rio Grande River, cleansing waters. Chucky,
Yeah,
chilling
chilling.
on the raft. Yeah, about to head back. And life is good. I can't complain about anything. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Here's our captain, river raft.
040.
Yep.
Everything Babylon has number now.
Yeah.
Number control people.
That's interesting. That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah. With numbers. Nothing works without numbers. Even in an exam, you have to have numbers to calculate. Yeah.
It's true.
For your CXC and all these mad Babylon things, you have to do calculation. And what I can't understand, it's not like when we go into school. That's why I said these people cannot do maths, you know, because when I go to school, they have no calculator, you have to take it from your brain, you know. So now they go on the phone and calculate and do maths. So without the phone and you ask them to do maths, they
Can't.
They cannot do it.
No mental math. They can't do mental math.
They cannot do mental maths, just like what they said. Babylon make it more easier. So you just go on the phone and press 1 + 1.
Babylon make you dumber.
I
Because you
know.
have to rely on them, right? To figure out everything.
And I don't want to live that way, you know? That stupid way. That's why I have to find my own way, generating my own income, and don't have to do rat race and grind with the mill, you know? I satisfy with my freelance way of life, you know? And just like we was talking on the raft coming up, I don't own people, you know? So I don't want no one to come and try to own me.
I know
you
that's right. Anybody.
Yes.
The government,
The-
friends, family, anybody.
The government even worse. Worse, you know? But sometimes you have some girl want to put a claw on you, you know? And say, this is how it goes, you know? Just give me my space, me give you your space, you know? And we can trust each other. I don't have to be around you all the while, and you don't have to be around me all the while. No.
Yeah, that's true.
It works better that way. Because when we see each other, we get more excited about each other. Stick around me every day, and we stick around you every day, you get boring and cause argument and problem, you know? Yes. So sometimes you need to take a break, you know?
Yeah.
And do your own thing, you know? But because of jealousy and all this crap, people don't want to do that, you know, because people think you're gonna go to somebody else. You know? Yeah. So,
People are insecure.
definitely. I meet a lot of girls who believe that so much, you know. Insecure, you know. Yes.
And maybe it's because people. Remember, you said people are always running away from themselves, right?
Yes.
They don't have any knowledge of self. So they run away from themselves to go get validation from other people. They like to get validation in relationships. They like to get validation from friendships. They like to get validation from family. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
People to make them feel special instead of making themselves feel special.
But at the end of the day, you cannot run from yourself, because anywhere you go, yourself always going to be there with you, you know. So you're just stupid, you know. You're stupid. Just be yourself. And like what you say, don't have on so much of this Babylon makeup and all this madness, you know. Because at the end of the day, it's like you're throwing money through window, you know. Yeah, I told poor people this. If you ever see the amount of wig you buy and throw away, that money maybe could buy a car. Yes. Because some people change it every week, you know. And I didn't know these things so expensive. One girl told me, say, you can get wig for all 60,000 Brazilian here, you know. I didn't understand it.
When we grow beautiful hair right out of our own head.
Yes, but they take away that from you, you know, and make you be what they want you to be. It's not what you want to be, you know. And through the people not question things, they feel okay, they're comfortable in the Babylon way, you know. And it comes with a super dear price, you know. It's not free, you know.
They make you want it, so then you have to go work to get the money to get it.
Yeah.
Slave yourself out.
Yes.
To get the money to get what they show you that you should have. Not that you really need to have it, but
No, man, life don't require this. Most of the things that they say you're supposed to have, and when you question life and look upon life, you don't need these things, you know. Because you don't have to have this thing to live, you know. You don't have to have a car to live. You don't have to have a motorbike to live. You have to have food and water, you know, to live. So that's important. And I always say, because you sometimes hear people as a complaint, say, oh, food expensive and food there. No, food is the only thing you get out of life, and water. All the material things, you're going to leave it and pass it on to somebody else. And people will spend 3.5 million buy a car. But if you tell them, say, this plate of food is for $2,000, you're going to complain and say, oh, this fucking food so expensive, you know. And they're not thinking about spending so much money on one fucking car where as you drive it out, the car mark, you lose
the value.
It's so fucking stupid, you know. But like you say, it's a brainwash. It's a brainwash.
yeah. It's my son, he be wanting me to buy like designer stuff. Like he thinks I should, cause he loved that stuff. He loved designer Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all that bullshit. And I'm just like, as long as black people been supporting them, and as long as black people been having problems, you ain't never hear none of them speak out about, you know, treat black people better, and you know what I'm saying. You never hear none of them speak out.
Listen,
They don't give a shit about us. They just take our money and look at us like we stupid.
the people who are rich around the world are rich because of black people.
Of course, absolutely.
Because it's black people spend the most money on material things and buy the most expensive things, you know?
Right.
And they'll tell us that nothing now go on. Same like in America, the African American. He will go in one store, you know, and one shoes in there for $20, but he don't want that shoes for $20. He want the one for $200, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then little later you have no money again, you know. And then you have to start over and do the same thing. But it comes from they teach me not to be a owner, you know.
Mm-hmm. Consumer. They want us just to be consumers.
Yes, just to be consumer.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like to own things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we always quarrel about work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We can't get no work, we can't get no work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give you that mindset as slave to quarrel about work. We don't want to own a company. We don't want to own like them.
But you know, in America, they make it difficult for black people to own, to really be successful in business. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't give us the same privileges and support that they give white people, like as far as funding for your business.
Yeah.
You know.
The bank have a different loan for white people.
Exactly.
I know it's crap. You know?
So it's a little bit more of a challenge. You know, the system is designed to be extremely challenging and hard for black people. So some black people have tried, you know, with business and just couldn't make it.
Here it's a little bit better because sure 90% of the people are African descent, but they divide with us. We even fight against one another, and we crab in a barrel and pull one another, you know. But you can be a more successful person here because through the white, you know, they're that so much, you know, like America, you know. But what we own people will destroy you, you know. And they get jealous of you, you know. And every person can do what they want to do with their life and own what they want to own. First, self-confidence you have to have. Second, believe in yourself so fucking much, you know. Don't care what nobody says. Believe in yourself. And once you believe in yourself and go for it, you will get it. No problem. I know that. I know my lifestyle. I know where I'm coming from. I didn't grow with privilege to material things. That's why I tell people if I should tell them about my life and look for my life coming up, I'm like Elon Musk right now.
Wow.
To be honest, I grew up, never have electricity, never cook on a gas stove, never have fridge. Now me have fridge so much all about in houses, while even lack of house with fridge. My grandmother died, she never have a fridge, she never cook on a gas stove. No.
Wow.
She was so poor.
Wow.
Pertaining to that material privilege. But we're rich, you know, in a sense, we're rich because we're rich with the nature, you know. Yes.
Rich in heart, rich in character.
Yes. Because we could find food. But it's just material privilege these people never have, you know. But they teach me how to take nothing and make something. That's why I'm so clever at these things, you know. Yes. I can take $1 and end up with $20. Yes. So I don't want people to give me fish. Better you teach me
How to fish. Thank
you know?
you. Thank you.
I'm more interested in that, you know.
Thank you.
And that's the younger generation now. They don't want to catch them fish, you know. They just want fish. That's why they find themselves so difficult and have so much problem now growing up, you know. Because they just want.
Yeah.
You know?
They don't want to work for anything.
No. That's gone. That's gone. Just like you say, your son with the scoochie, him have to work and buy it. You don't buy it for him. When him work, him can do what he want with that money. And then he reach the point where he realize that this thing's bullshit too, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I buy them and have 5-10 pair of shoes, and when them look on them, realize they can wear one at a time.
Right.
You don't have a store, so why do you store shoes? Eh?
Right.
You're stupid. And you can bet the man who own the store is one pair, you know, or a slippers, you know. Because that's how the rich people live, you know. No. They don't Lego money, you know. They consume all money. You know? Because time is money. So rich people deal with time, you know. So that's why they're always going to pay you for the time. And no one by right in reality can pay you for your time. You know that? No, people just share with you. Because your time has no value, you know. There's no value for it, you know. It's bigger than what they think they're giving to you. Yes. But because you're stuck in one society, what they create, and you don't know better, you have to do what them say, you know. Because if you don't do what them say, you're gonna end up maybe on the street, you become homeless. You don't live in a place like Jamaica, the tropical, where you can just go over there in nature and cut some wood and some stick and create your own house, you know. You can do that, you know, here in Jamaica.
Really?
Yeah, even where me live. You can just go in the forest and cut some stick. Because that's how me live first, though. When I move away from my grandma, that's how me live. Me just cut some stick and get some using. And a man, they have a sawmill named Roddy Black, you know, in out there. And me go out there, and when they cut the lumber and the mill, me just get the outside piece them, you know, and just come and just nail it on. That even when we sleep, I nail it just like you see these bamboo with big open space, you know.
Oh wow! So the rain was catching you, or no?
The rain not gonna catch me in that way unless it really fall hard and the breeze are blowing. You know? But you from outside couldn't stay outside and see me inside. You know? Okay. Yeah, because during that time I was so rebellious. You know? I was rebellious like you know. I understand you're rebellious, you know. That's why I can talk to you good. Because when you just start to go into these movements, you get wild, you know. You get wild in the mind, you know. But after next time, maybe next 2-3 years, you're gonna come around back, you know, and get more calm down. I know this thing, you know. Yeah, but you just take up the journey, you know. It's like you just burn everything, you know. Yeah, I know it. So people have to understand it, but they will never, you know. No.
People will prefer to judge than to try to understand. And see, that's where I'm trying to get away from. I don't want to be judgmental. I don't want to be in my ego, because you know the ego is like, oh, you right. You have all the answers.
No, you cannot have all the answers. That's not possible.
Look at that pretty bird. That's make a pretty picture.
Yeah.
See, I like to draw too. I should take a picture. Wait. Shit. Alright, so we're back. Done with our bamboo rafting. That was amazing. Being in the river was amazing. Now I'm about to pay the guy and I'm about to head back up.
Yeah.
Head back up the road. Back to Chucky's place. The Jamaican money here, laying out. It got wet. It got wet because I was in the. Here's 10, but it got wet when I was in the river. Okay, because it was in my bathing suit. So, thank you. That was nice. I enjoyed it.
Can tell our friends about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Got the video.
Okay.
Yep. Uh-oh, shit. Let me put on my shorts. Hold on. I'm just throw on my shorts real quick. Here, hold the camera. So it don't burn.
Well, now we just finished our freelance bamboo rafting and heading down back now to Freelance Chucky place, you know. And this evening we're gonna go down to Mama Fire for Ital food and make a video over by Mama Fire, you know, because she needs to eat Ital. She's not a person who loves meat. In general, she don't even eat meat no more, you know.
Fire burn! Fire burn my cake.